As summer continues in Greater West Bloomfield, more and more people are looking to get out on the water and spend their summer in style. Some will want to take it easy and relax by the water, but others are going to want to take things to the extreme. The Water Sports Academy at Pine Lake Marina offers hands-on instruction designed to help participants safely learn and enjoy a variety of popular water sports. The Academy provides opportunities to learn sports like wakeboarding, wake surfing, water skiing, tubing, giving participants multiple ways to enjoy Michigan's lake season. Andre Landau, the manager of Water Sports Academy, joins us now on the Splash Live to tell us more. Andre, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Of course, of course. Now, we crossed paths not too long ago, and I got to learn a little bit more about the Water Sports Academy. Tell us a bit about the Academy and what inspired the creation of these instructional programs here within Greater West Bloomfield.
Yeah, so our goal here isn't to make a giant chunk of change. We just want to grow the water sports culture. You know, we want to get people out on the water. That's the biggest inspiration behind this program. We don't charge a lot. We're the lowest in the area, actually, and we offer really great instruction at a great price, and we just want to get as many people out on the water as we can. It's a big culture, big part of the culture here in Southeast Michigan, so the more people we can get out, the better.
Of course, and like I said, we're in the prime season for a lot of this stuff, enjoying the lakes, enjoying this beauty throughout Greater West Bloomfield, and these are all great ways to do so. Who are these classes designed for that you're offering, and can someone with absolutely no experience feel comfortable signing up for them?
Yeah, so these classes are typically designed for beginners and intermediates. We don't really get that many, advanced students out, but yeah, they're really designed for anybody. As long as you're above the age of 6, maybe 7, you're strong enough to do it. I started at around 5 or 6, but yeah, so they're really designed for anybody. For wake surfing and water skiing and wakeboarding at the beginner level, they're all really low impact sports, so injury risk isn't a huge thing. You can do this into your 80s. It's really designed for anybody that wants to try something new.
That's right. I've got a little bit of experience with some of this stuff before. I've been tubing before. I've ridden jet skis.
Yeah.
My grandparents have one up at their cottage in Manistee. So I know a little bit about this, but some of the other things are a bit out of my element. Never done those before, but they definitely seem like a lot of fun. And I'm sure there's people that are going to be watching this that are curious to try this out themselves, but maybe have a little bit of apprehension as well. What are some of the biggest misconceptions beginners have when it comes to trying water sports for the very first time?
Yeah, so the biggest misconception, one, is that it's way too hard. It's not. It's really not that hard to do. Anybody can do it. We can pretty much guarantee that anybody that comes out will be able to get up, So that's number one. Number two is that they're not safe. There's no risk at all, really. Everybody on the boat is CPR certified. As long as you're able to swim, you will be completely fine doing these activities.
That's right, and as you just said, safety is always a priority out on the water. What steps do you and your instructors take to ensure that every participant has a fun and safe experience out on the water?
Yeah, so everybody wears the life jacket, of course. And like I said, everybody here is CPR certified. If someone were to have an accident or anything like that, our instructors are always ready. If they're behind the boat, then the engine is off to make sure that nothing happens with the propeller or anything like that. We make sure that everything is very, very safe.
Wonderful. For those just joining us on the Splash Live, I'm talking with Andre Landau, the manager of Water Sports Academy here within Greater West Bloomfield. They offer classes at the Water Sports Academy at Pine Lake Marina, offering instructional tutorials for wakeboarding, wake surfing, water skiing, so many great ways to spend your days out on the water. And a great setting as well, Pine Lake. How does learning on Pine Lake provide a unique experience compared to other locations around Southeast Michigan?
It's a private lake, and there's not too many of those around here. I'm looking out at the water right now. I'm outside, and there's no one out on the water. And this is typically around the time where we do our lessons, during the weekday before around 5 o'clock. There's nobody out. It's really, really calm. And that's a super unique thing. You don't have waves crashing into you or anything like that. It's a really safe, calm environment and a great place to learn.
That's right. And a lot of these sports, like, they're not just thrill-seeking activities. I mean, they absolutely are, but it's more than that. They are exciting, but also physically active. What are some of the health, fitness, and confidence benefits people often discover after taking a class with you guys?
The first time everybody does it, they are really sore the next day. Doing something like this, you use muscles that you wouldn't ever use in the gym or like an everyday activity. So you're strengthening, stabilizers that you wouldn't normally use. And I think that's a really huge thing that can, if you're, doing another sport like running or anything like that, it can help you stay out of injury and it can make you better, more athletic. I think overall, it's a really great way to stay in shape. You might even get some cardio in.
That's right. I mean, take it from me, again, from someone who's been tubing before, you will definitely feel it everywhere the next day. It is a lot. And I'd imagine the process of working with these students, from beginners to passionate lifelong water sports enthusiasts, I mean, that's got to feel amazing, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
What makes the Water Sports Academy a great activity for families, friends, or visitors looking to make the most of the summer season?
Well, like I said before, we're a relatively low cost, especially compared to other places in the area. So it's a great way to get outside. It's a great way to bond with your family and try something new. I think that's an excellent way to get closer with your family. And it's just, it's my favorite thing to do, and everybody loves it that tries it out. So, yeah, everyone's got to give it a shot, in my opinion.
That's right. They absolutely do. I might need to stop by and take a couple of these classes myself. They sound like a lot of fun. Andre, last question before we wrap things up. Looking ahead, are there any new classes, events, or expanded opportunities you're excited to introduce as Water Sports Academy continues to grow?
As of right now, we don't have any, but I would love to start doing like a day camp for kids. I think that would be a great way to expand the program and get more people out on the water.
That's right. We want to see as many people out on the water as possible, enjoying these beautiful summers, especially the one we're having right now here within Greater West Bloomfield. Andre, thank you so much for joining us today here on the Splash Live.
Thank you for having me.